family, it's your girl Naledi Mfoloe, straight from South Africa, bringing you the news, the laughs, and the side eye you didn't know you needed. Now, family, gather close because what I'm about to tell you is so wild, so chaotic, and so spiritually confusing. I had to sit down, drink water, and reevaluate my own life decisions because today's story is not just a plot twist, but it's a full season finale. Now, let's break it down, right? So, we have a sister who's 40 years old, grown, established, married, great husband, stable home, respectable life. But sis says, you know what? She was bored, right? Not mistreated, not neglected, not abused. Just bored. Just, marriage feels like too routine, right? So she decides that she wants something better, something more exciting, more passion, more fireworks. Because apparently marriage is supposed to feel like a Beyonce concert every day. So, okay. Now, cool, right? So, do your thing, sis, right? She leaves her man, goes out there she files divorce, and she goes out there to, find greener pasture and find her freedom. And she's out in the streets, right? Like, I'm 40, I'm fabulous, I'm ready for my soft life era. Except the streets did not greet her with open arms. No roses, no doves flying in slow motion. Just dust, bad dates, and men who don't even know their credit score. Now, sis quickly realizes that she did not enter soft life. She entered hard knock life. So now she's looking back at her husband like, maybe he wasn't boring after all. Let's check this video out.
I just came to the realization that, like, if you're 40 years old, you're never gonna find love. Like, oh my God. Sorry, I woke up like really, really emotional because I was married for, oh my God, just stop. I was married for over 20 years, and like, I was so used to being a wife. Like, I loved being married, like, I love being a wife. I love having like that one person I love coming home to and like venting all my to. And now it's like, yeah, you date people and like sparks fly, and then it's just like, oh, I found better.
This is another classic case of a woman who had a loyal husband, a stable home, and 20 years of shared history, and still said, I'm bored, so she left. Why? Because the spark was gone. Ma'am, it's a marriage, not a fireworks display. Then she met some new guy who gave her butterflies, which, let's be honest.
Now, family, I hope you're sitting because this goes back to reconnect with her ex-husband. But guess what, right? Her ex-husband has moved on emotionally, spiritually, biblically, every color you can think of. And he has a new woman, right? And guess what else? Sis is now a side chick to her own ex-husband. Now, let me say it again for the people at the back. So, she divorced him, came back, and became a side chick to the man she used to be married to. Even Netflix can't write a script this messy because this is what happens when people chase fantasy instead of appreciating reality. You don't leave a whole husband because you're bored. Read a book, do something, try a new hobby, go for a hike, join a gym, do something, because now look what happened. But leaving a stability because you're yawning, that's not empowerment, that's delusion. And now she's sharing a man she once had to herself. The downgrade is violent. Now, ladies, hear me, please come closer. If you leave a marriage, let it be because your soul, your peace, your safety, your growth demanded it. Okay? Not because you wanted excitement. Because excitement outside, it comes with consequences. And big consequences. And the biggest mistake sis made here was believing that there's something better than a good man simply because life felt routine. And you know what routine is? Routine is stability. Routine is loyalty. It's peace. It's safety. It's love. Routine means that man was consistent, but consistency doesn't trend on Instagram. So people undervalue it, Just didn't want to be a wife. Now she's the weak and special. I mean, she walked out of her home and walked into her ex-husband's rotation. And guess what? Life will humble you fast when you don't know what you want. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please, let's choose wisely, or life will choose for you. Now, this is Naledi Mfoloe for the Philip Scott Show, where we sip the tea, we serve the shade, and we keep it 100. Let's continue the conversation in the comment section. I'll see you next time.